What is up, guys? Yann here. Today we're going to talk about the muscle groups that women love. So pretty much the body parts that women love on men. The muscles that make you look most desirable, strongest, most masculine, however you want to put it, to women. A lot of guys always ask me about this, especially because I'm a personal trainer. And they always ask me, do women love muscular guys? Do women love strong-looking men? Of course, women love strong-looking men. That is just like a completely natural thing for women to love about men. They love a man that is physically strong and also mentally strong. But at first glance, what somebody's going to see about you is your physical appearance. So that's how they're going to gauge how strong you are first without having to speak to you. And people that tend to be physically strong, most of the time, they're pretty scary to some people, you know? You might scare off some other guys or anybody else, anybody that is trying to threaten people around you. You can look pretty scary to other people physically if you're a big, muscular person. So I wrote down like a few notes on this. Not too many, because this is going to be a pretty short video. It's not going to be anything too crazy. But I like to call the muscles that women find most desirable alpha muscles. So the alpha muscles are muscles that make you look like a total beast, a tank, like nobody wants to mess with you pretty much, and like ways that a woman knows she can lean on you, hold on to you, and feel like it's not that women want to feel small, but they want to feel like you can really protect them, like you can put your whole body in the way of something that's coming their way, you know? The first alpha muscle that I'd like to talk about are the shoulders. So the delts, everything that's over here, pretty much. The alpha muscles. These muscles make women totally love you. It makes you look, when you have big shoulders, it's like, that's one of the things that really completes your whole look. It's one of the things that completes your physique. If you're lacking in the delts, you're pretty much lacking everywhere. Like if you have big biceps, but you have small peaks over here, there's no peak at all. It's just straight, and you have big biceps. You kind of look, it just doesn't look right. You know, your physique doesn't look complete. You need to go back to the drawing board and slap on some more muscle. The second part that women love about men is some big biceps. Big biceps. Girls love to hold on to arms. How many times have I walked at a park or been to a dance, been to the club, and a woman is holding onto my arm and just loves to hold on to it straight up, just almost like hugging my arm. You know, the women love that. If you have some skinny, tiny arms, what is there to hold on to? You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to make sure that you have some mass on your arms. Build some mass on your arms. And when I'm talking about arms, you don't just want to build your biceps. You want to build both sides of your arm, your tricep and your biceps. And that is what's going to make your arms thicker, more muscular, stronger. And let's be real. Everyone since the dawn of times knows that women love big biceps. Big biceps, super desirable. Not everybody has them. That raises your market value. The way people look at you, you know, it just makes people think, dang, like this dude has some big arms, huge arms, beast, you know? Another muscle that women love and people really admire about anybody really is a chest, a big, strong chest. these really, like, when I said about the how the delts complete your physique, all the muscles that I'm about to name pretty much complete your physique. As long as you have them, you just look good. You look jacked. Everybody will love your look, and you will feel most comfortable in your look, because it's not only about how people perceive you, it's also about how you feel about yourself and how you feel in your clothes, how you feel walking around. Honestly, when I started to build more mass on all these muscle parts that I'm naming, I started to feel more comfortable with myself. I started to feel more like right now, how I'm sitting here right now, looking like this, I feel so comfortable. I could feel the mass on my body, and I'm just like, I feel great. I feel super strong. Like, I can genuinely tell in my head, like, just sitting here not moving, I can feel how strong I am. And that is such a good feeling to have, honestly. So it's like, you gotta do this and try it out for yourself and see what I'm talking about, because it just feels good. Honestly, like, it feels good. As much as as much as people talk about, oh, you don't need some so and so to validate yourself. You don't need this and that. To be honest, like, me sitting here as jacked as I am, as strong as I am, I'm validating myself in my head, just sitting there. I'm just like, damn, like, you're strong, Yann. Like, I could just tell, I could just feel how strong I am. And it reminds me, it just reminds me of my strength. Because there was a point where, like, I was fit, but it wasn't the same as it is now. Now I have, like, complete self-awareness of how big and strong I am. And it feels really good. It feels really good. Like, if someone on the outside tells me I'm strong and I'm big, it has less value than the way I think I'm strong and I'm big. Somebody can tell me, wow, you're strong as hell. You're big as hell. Like, or you've like, wow, your muscles are crazy. Like, it feels good. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. It feels good. It's like, thank you so much. I appreciate what you're telling me right now. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. But there's no validation like self-validation, where you just sit there and you feel the mass on your body and you're just like, yeah, I'm powerful. I feel powerful. Like, I genuinely feel super, super strong just sitting here. And it's so comfortable. I feel most comfortable when I have a good amount of muscle on my body. I sleep better, and I'm just more confident in myself. I just feel great, So you're going to be walking around feeling good. Your chest is going to be puffed out just from the confidence that you have. But still, you need to build a good chest. You need to build a thick, strong chest. And that is one of the alpha muscles. Women love a big, strong, thick chest because she can lay on her head on your chest, and your physique looks great when your chest fills out a shirt. So for the upper body, that was chest, shoulders, and arms. Get those thicker, get those more muscular, build on those. Also, now the next muscles that women really, really love on a man are the glutes. You need to build a strong and pretty thick butt. I'm not talking like a Kim Kardashian booty on a man. I don't mean that at all. But I mean like a good round butt. Make sure your butt is not like flat. Build like nice, strong glutes. And that'll really bring your physique together also. It'll make you look great. I will get to why it's also called the alpha muscles by the end of this video, but build strong glutes, thick, strong glutes. You don't need to overdo it, but incorporate some of the exercises that you see the girls doing for their glutes. Some of them, incorporate those into your workout regimen, and you will see a change in your overall body just from doing your glutes exercises. And of course, doing things like barbell squats, deadlifts. Deadlifts are really going to hit your glutes. You're going to end up having thicker, stronger glutes. And also, the thing that I love very much, this hits the quads too, but hack squat's great. Hack squat is really good. And also like RDLs are really good for that. But next one is get some big quads, because you want to match those glutes and you want your lower body to match your upper body, which means you're also going to have to build some good calves. I personally don't have the best calf genetics because my calves are shorter, but I still have some good, strong calves. I work out my calves nearly every single day. Every time I'm at the gym, I work my calves, either at the beginning of my exercise or at the end. I will finish on my calves, at least one calf exercise. But on my specific leg day, I will have like 2 to 3 calf exercises for that leg day. But even if I'm working out my upper body, I'm finishing or I'm starting with my calf exercises. So if you're lacking in the calves a little bit, make sure that you do that. You train your calves every single day. At least one calf movement. And with my calves, it's not like I'm super lacking at all. Like, I have strong calves. It's a big ball. Like, I have big calves, but they're short, you know? So my ankles are a decent size, you know, since I'm like in my mid-20s, later 20s. My calves and my ankles have gotten they're like a really good size. I can't even complain, to be honest. Everything with fitness and bodybuilding is 100% on your genetics. So when you see a chick with a crazy thick butt and she's natural, those are her genetics. That's how her genetics work. That's how her booty's supposed to look. When you see a dude with crazy like shoulders, crazy like arms, those are his genetics. That's just how it works, you know? And yeah, so everything's going to be genetic based. So you're going to have to push yourself. Go even harder on wherever you're lacking. Try to do those body parts multiple times per week, as many times as you can, without obviously injuring yourself. But wherever you're lacking, go hard. So next exercises, I said the quads and the glutes. And what you want to do to even get started and get these alpha muscles exactly where you need to get them is you're going to have to bulk. You're going to have to do a crazy bulk. I tell people, if you're going to do a bulk for one year or more, honestly. Especially when you're first starting out, bulk for 1 year or more. When you're maybe like a more experienced fitness person or like more of a veteran in fitness, I say a good 6 to 9 month bulk. That's fine. That's good. That's not bad, you know, because you don't want a dirty bulk anyways. That's just terrible for your heart, for your organs. And it can really just it can mess you up. You know, it can really mess with your head. It can really begin to create mental health issues for you. So dirty bulking, not really the best thing to do. I always say stay around 8 to 16% body fat. If you must, go up to 18 at most. I don't recommend it, but go up to 18 at most. You know, and this is for guys, by the way. This is for men. So yeah, I stay in between 8 to 16% body fat. Those are the ranges I play with. No more, no less. And yeah, so with the bulk hard. Go ham. Go super hard. Go super hard with the bulk. And then when you're ready to cut. But during the bulk, increase your protein like crazy. If you think you're eating enough, eat more. Increase your protein like crazy. Increase your carbs. And increase your healthy fats. Eat more. Eat more, eat more, eat more, eat more, eat more. Because what you want is you want to fill out those muscles. Fill them out. You want to get the shape of the shoulders. You want to go ham. You want to train hard and heavy. Heavy weight training all the time. Train a little lighter some days, but not all the time. Okay? Most of the time you want to train heavy or moderately heavy. Because you need to keep those muscles pumped. You need to stay strong all year round on your bulk and your cut. Because during your cut, you still want to lift heavy to keep your muscles round and strong. And you want to retain strength as you're cutting. So don't do a mistake that I used to make when I was younger. And I would just lighten up my weights completely when I was cutting. That's fine. But only if you're doing like drop sets. Drop setting is when you should go when you should be doing 5 or 10 pounds and stuff like that. Drop sets. But for the most part, lift heavy or moderately heavy. Okay, now, okay, so if you've made it to this part of the video, this is going to be the bonus muscle group, the bonus alpha muscle group. And that would be your back. Develop a thick and wide back. Yo, to be honest, in my relationships, women have always told me that they love my back. They love how strong and how wide my back is. Because at the end of the day, the wider your back is, the more you have, the more it's like a canvas. Your back is like a canvas. It's the thing that makes up the whole physique, the whole art piece. Okay? So if you have a wide back, that means that your shoulders will be wider. You will have more space to slap muscle on. And that's the beauty of having a wide back. Add some thickness to it. So for the width, do your lat pull downs. All the pull downs, the pull-ups, that will help with your width. And then the rows will help with the thickness. Okay, now guys, the reason why these muscles are called alpha muscles are because they're based on pretty much how I think. I see the alpha of the jungle as the gorilla. The alpha of the jungle is the gorilla. The gorilla has all the muscles that I just named. They have a big back. They have big chest, big shoulders, big biceps, big legs, big glutes. They have all of it. All of it. You don't want to look like a complete juice head. Like you don't have to be completely vascular as hell. Of course not. But at the same time, with your new muscle building regimen, you also want to make sure that there's vascularity to your body. You know, you have like a bicep vein, the veins on your arms are showing, and also some veins on your legs too. Not too crazy. You don't want to look like a total juice head. You don't want to look like a juice head. Stay away from looking like that. But you want a bicep vein. You want some veins on your arms like that. Girls love that shit. It's super attractive. They love it. I think it's super cool. If you see a dude with like a good bicep vein, that looks freaking cool, man. You can't even lie. That looks freaking cool. And also like, a little vein on your legs, on your quads. That's super cool. So stay away from having all those varicose veins and just looking like you're injecting. You want to stay away from that look. But seriously, guys, just stay healthy, feel good about yourself, make sure you're eating well, make sure you're lifting heavy, and no ego lifting. Make sure you can lift the heavy weight for real. Okay? So that's why I say lift heavy or moderately heavy. Do a good rep range. 1 rep to 16 reps, 1 rep to 12 rep, something like that. Okay? All right. Hit me up for online coaching. Hit me up for diets, meal plans, workout plans. I'm your man. You already know. I'm out. Much love. Peace.